So do you remember the good old days when you could watch the big yellow bus going by your window and you would be waiting for the day when you could go on it? You were counting down the days, you were so excited, you could not wait to get on that big yellow bus, meet some new friends, go to recess. You literally could not wait, like you were gonna explode. And then the night before kindergarten, we're getting super excited, you cannot wait, and it's like so close, you cannot sleep, all that stuff. Your mom comes in and she says, "Honey, I'm sorry, but you aren't going to be going to public school. You're going to be homeschooled." So yeah, this is the moment when Mom crushed all of my hopes and dreams. But of course, being homeschooled isn't all that bad. And even though that I did not go to public school, I did actually get a lot of friends. And I did used to go to a co-op thing when I was younger. It was a lot of fun. And as I'm sure you guessed, I have a lot of weird stories, especially from my childhood. And with that, it is time to start my new series, School Vlogs. I just realized that all of these stories are either from the co-op or have something to do with the co-op. When I was going to the co-op, I met these three siblings. They were all really cool and I actually really enjoyed being with them. I can say on more than one occasion they did get me into trouble. But hey, I mean, who cares anyways? At the co-op there was this really cool stream. So the building is right here and then over here is like this really cool stream sort of area thing that was actually like really woodsy and fun. Over in the stream area there was this huge metal pipe thing. I don't exactly know what it was used for, but it was gigantic and it was really fun to sit in. In fact, it was probably so big that an adult could have gone in it. The four of us would usually go and hang out over there sometimes, you know, it was pretty fun over there. Most of the time we just like fight with sticks and stuff, you know, pretending they were swords. I'm sure that most of you guys have probably done that. But this one time, we found a beer bottle. It was actually half full of liquid. The liquid was most likely stream water, but also could have been beer. I'm actually kind of surprised that we didn't drink it, but I'm also really glad that we didn't. So of the three of them, there were two girls that were around my age and one boy that was a little bit older than us. The boy had picked up the bottle and he was looking at it. Well, we were all looking at it. We were all pretty excited about it, actually. We were all kind of figuring out what we wanted to do with it, but me being the shy kid that I used to be, well, still kind of am. That's a long story for another time. I didn't really say anything about what I really wanted to do with the bottle. In fact, from what I remember, I was just kind of standing there watching them. There was this huge log that kind of went over the stream, and the boy had decided that he wanted to go stand on top of the log and then like drop the bottle over it and watch it shatter or something like that. So he went up on top of the log and was holding the bottle over the edge. I was standing back maybe about a foot and I was watching him. Well, really I was watching the bottle, but I was really intent on that thing. For some reason, I thought that the plan was for him to drop it and then like me catch it or like something weird like that. I'd have to say I was a very stupid kid sometimes. So the bottle's starting to fall down towards my hand and then right before it hits in my hand, it cracks on something above me and shatters on top of my hand. Obviously this was pretty painful, but me being the really strong person that I was and still am, I obviously did not cry and did not really show any signs of pain. Some of that might be caused by the fact that when you're around your friends, you aren't really gonna cry about pain. I'm sure that you guys probably do the same thing. So now my hand was cut open and bleeding. Everyone else was pretty much freaking out, but I was just kind of chilling, you know, like whatever. I mean, who cares? It's a little bit of blood anyways. Then we all realized that we needed to go get some bandages for my hand. But we didn't know how to do that without getting caught. Because we were not supposed to be playing with glass bottles. I mean, what kid that age is? We all decided we had to come up with an amazing story that would be so believable. The story was about a bug that had gracefully landed on my finger and then cut me. Wait, how is that believable? But sadly, the parents didn't buy it. So we had to confess to our sins of dropping a glass bottle on my hand. Next story from kindergarten. When I was younger, me and my mom used to have like this art day sort of thing, but we'd invite all my friends over and it was actually a lot of fun. In fact, we still have art day, just now without my friends. We do that every week. It was a ton of fun. But this one time, me and one of my friends had decided that we wanted to go outside. So we asked my mom if we could go out, and of course she said yes. Because she knew that the boy that I was going with was pretty innocent. You know, he was pretty shy, quiet, didn't really get into much trouble, so what could go wrong? But when we got outside, this happened. In our side yard, we had all these awesome apple trees. They were actually a lot of fun to climb, mess around with, and all that stuff. But we did get a lot of rotten apples from them. Sadly, these rotten apples got me into trouble more than once. So we picked up as many rotten apples as we could find, and we started throwing them at all the cars on this really busy road right beside our house. I had thrown these rotten apples at the house, the trees, everything else that I could think of, our fence and all that stuff. But that's not very fun. I mean, moving targets are a lot more fun. But thankfully, as far as I know, we didn't hit any cars. Well, no one stopped to say anything, at least. But you, right there, please do not do that. That is actually a really bad idea. One of the things that you had to do at that co-op, which is pretty standard for people around that age, is you'd have to have a bathroom buddy. Which isn't always a bad thing, but sometimes it can end up in a little bit too much fun. Wait. You're probably thinking this is going somewhere else. No, it is not gonna end up like that. No, oh my gosh. So me and this girl both got into the bathroom, and then I looked at her, and I realized she'd look a lot better as a mummy. So I went into one of the bathroom stalls, grabbed the toilet paper, and started wrapping her up. Her body, her face, her head, and everything. Then when she started to yell for the teachers, I covered up her mouth. In fact, the whole situation pretty much looked like this.
Everything changes.
Teacher!
No!
What did
Not today!
Not to- Ow! Oh, tore the toilet paper. Ow! Goodbye. Teacher!
No, you're my mummy now.
Oh my god, what the hell is that? What are you doing? Stop it! Oh, no! Oh my god! Okay, stop. Stop! Oh my god, what was that? Okay, stop! Oh!
Thank you once again, Mom, for letting me torture you for another video. So then my mom went over to the classroom we were supposed to be in. She asked the teacher where we were, and the teacher said, wait, where is she? She's been gone for a while. Then she remembered that I had left for the bathroom quite a while ago. This is where they started to suspect something. Side note, before I move on with the story, I actually forgot to mention this. I did actually put some water on the girl, and that's why I put it on my mom. Back to the story. So I started to get by the bathroom door, and then they heard something. This girl was saying that she didn't want to be a mummy underneath her breath, probably terrified by me. This is when they opened up the door and noticed that I was mummifying the girl. Me, of course, being the strange child I was, I didn't see anything wrong with this. I thought she just looked a lot better as mummy, and obviously she wanted to be mummy, as you could tell by the tears on her face. But thinking back on it about 10 years later, I do feel kind of bad for the girl. School vlogs! And with that, we wrap up episode 1 of my school vlogs, kindergarten. Give this video a humongous thumbs up if you would like to see more videos like this. I love you, and believe in yourself, you can do anything.